Some more opportunities with him going out early. How does the rest of the group feel, and how are you guys able to kind of step in? You obviously feel pretty confident that you don't want him to go down, but you obviously have to feel good. And who else you guys have?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't a problem. I mean with Ben, the leader that he is. I mean I'm backing up him at will. So having him the leader he is. I mean we pretty much had a 3 linebacker rotation in the middle right there. We threw him in if he needed to go to Mike to give Darren a rest. I was there to play Will. So that's what kind of enabled that rotation, and it worked out good because all of us kind of kept fresh, and so like if we had a series where one of us needed to sit out, the other 2 were ready to play, and then we'd rotate. So it kept us all fresh and ready to play in the hot and humid weather.
Had you guys been? I mean, had you worked at the other spots and stuff? Because I know Ben slid over and stuff, and obviously that probably wasn't a spot he had practiced a ton during fall camp. Was it kind of on the fly there? Or had you guys prepared for scenarios like this?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're always preparing for scenarios like that. I mean, you got to be ready for it because it's football. I mean, it can throw anything at you. Anything can happen any play, any second, any down. So you got to be ready for it, and you got to prepare yourself for it. And then when the time comes, they're ready to star in it. So.
Knowing how hard Joe had worked and stuff with it, it's tough for it to see him have to go out like that.
Yeah, I mean we're all brothers, so it's tough to see that when someone gets dinged up. But then again, we got to step up and play the game for him.
Was that probably the most extended, consistent playing time that you've seen in a game yet? Or
yeah, that was probably definitely the most. But it was crazy being out there. And Coach was telling you you're going in this series, you got to be ready and everything. So that was pretty neat.
Well, I guess even more so than that, what else was crazy about being out there? I suppose just the flow of the game, or.
Yeah, well, I mean it's the first game of the year, so I mean you're obviously excited because you've been preparing for 8 months to go out there and finally cut it loose. So it was fun getting out there. I mean, I got out there. You're a little jittery and stuff right off the bat, but you get it out pretty quick, your nerves go away, and then you kind of settle in, and then it just takes you from there.
What do you think?
Go for it.
I would say, what do you think the biggest challenges, Saturday, playing against Washington State, and that offense obviously is a unique one?
Yeah, well, they pass the ball a lot, obviously, so we got to be ready to rally the ball. I mean, they're a good team. They're going to be able to pass it, so I mean, we got to be able to rally and keep the ball in front of us. We got to keep the ball in front of us and do what we can do to get the people on the ground. Take play at a time.
Sounds like tackling, of course, it's been a big stress because a lot of those passes are short, and they break a tackle, they can turn it into a bigger game.
Yeah, tackling in space is definitely going to be important for this game because they throw it a lot. So I mean, we got to be able to make tackles in space and be really disciplined with our fits and everything in our eyes.
What's your opinion